In a land that would one day be called Vietnam, a kind, elderly couple lived in the village of Giong. More than anything, they wished for a child. One morning, in the fields, the wife found an enormous footprint, far bigger than any man's. Curious, she placed her own foot inside it, and a strange feeling washed over her. Not long after, she was overjoyed to learn she was finally expecting a baby.
She gave birth to a healthy, handsome boy, whom they named Giong. But as the seasons changed, a worry grew in their hearts. By the time he was 3, Giong had never spoken a word, nor had he tried to sit up or walk. He lay quietly wherever his parents placed him. They loved him deeply, yet they were filled with a quiet sadness. During this time, the country was in grave danger. An invading force known as the N swept down from the north, burning villages and striking fear into the hearts of the people. The king sent messengers to every town, desperately seeking a champion strong enough to save the realm.
When the royal messenger's call echoed through Giong village, something incredible happened. The silent boy suddenly sat up. He looked at his mother, his eyes bright with intelligence, and spoke his very first words. "Mother," he said, his voice clear and strong, "please invite the messenger inside. I will save our people."
The messenger stared at the small boy in confusion. But Giong stood up and said, "Go tell the king to have his smiths forge me an iron horse, a suit of iron armor, and a long iron staff. I will drive the Un from our land." Stunned by the boy's authority, the messenger bowed and hurried back to the palace. From that moment on, Giong began to eat voraciously. His mother and the villagers brought him basket after basket of rice and other foods. With every meal, he grew larger and stronger. He outgrew his clothes, then his bed. Before long, he was a young giant who had to stoop to fit inside his own home.
The king's finest blacksmiths worked tirelessly. When the massive iron horse, armor, and staff arrived, Giong drew a deep breath and stretched. With a great crack, the roof of his house splintered as he rose to his full giant height, standing tall against the sky.
Giong donned the heavy iron armor as though it were cloth. He seized the iron staff and sprang onto the iron horse's back. The horse let out a deafening neigh, flames jetting from its nostrils. Then it charged forward, faster than the wind, straight toward the enemy.
Giong was a storm on the battlefield. He charged into the On army, his iron staff carving a path through their ranks. The invaders fled in terror. When his staff finally broke, Giong reached down, tore a whole clump of bamboo from the earth, and swung it like a mighty club, sweeping the last of the enemies from the land.
With the country safe, Giong rode his horse to the summit of Sokson Mountain. He gazed out over the peaceful land one last time. Then, still mounted on his faithful steed, he and his iron horse slowly rose into the clouds and became an immortal spirit. He would forever be remembered as Thanh Gióng, the heavenly general who saved his people.
Tải ngay N2D từ điển Anh Việt và luyện tiếng Anh cùng Bình mỗi ngày. See you later!